You guys looking?
Yeah,
Yep.
we must flip off the brain for other things that cannot be mentioned now.
Now let's continue.
Oh,
You guys remember what
Let's
happened?
not.
a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
And that was everything. That's the end of the episode. Thanks for
No,
watching.
we just started. Okay.
Yeah, that's where we left off, right?
Yeah, this is where we left off. I only
No,
carried.
we left off with our goodbyes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's continue. I only carried 4 passengers that night. I swear it. But well, I for one was told I had to pay 5 pence for the bus. He filled us on the fare, he did, and then I saw that blood-curdling sight as well. It's all too much. I tell you, I saw Mr. McGriddle stabbing that man. Everything I said before stands. Oh yes, he stabbed him, he did. I think so, yes. Okay, what should we press?
I say everything I did before stands. Let's
Uh,
block him. Let's make sure he remembers what he said.
This one?
Yeah.
That one?
No.
This one?
Yep.
Which, this one?
Hold it!
Yes.
Okay.
Am I delayed?
You possibly are. So, you saw the defendant, Mr. McGriddle, stabbing the victim, Mr. Mason, who was sitting next to him?
That's what I say. It
It was bothering me before this was. For just a brief moment, he hesitated before answering the question.
Anyway, wasn't there only the two of them inside the carriage? Wasn't there? There was only the two of them inside the carriage. There's been much talk of a 5th passenger, but as of yet, no evidence.
You sound much more low quality this episode,
Yeah, you do.
Stevie.
Stevie.
I'm using a headset
Speak more
because
into
I
the mic.
was lazy.
You have to speak more into the mic, man, or something. We could barely hear that.
And then, okay, 1 second then. I will get set up.
Alright,
It's not too much of a hassle.
alright.
Alrighty, there we go.
Much better.
Then what are we wasting all this time for, eh? It's black and white, the man's guilty.
Something
Wait,
about,
I'm doing like a freaking... Yeah,
something about
I'm
Mr.
voicing a Cosmo.
Something
it's-
about, yeah, I guess. Something about Mr. Fairplay's testimony just jars with me. I wish I could work out what it was.
Oh god, not the jar!
There it is. I knew someone was gonna say it.
No! Okay, so that didn't give us anything. Okay, he was stabbed.
Something about Mr. Fairplay's testimony puts me in a jaw.
No! Take me off the jaw, please! No! Let me out! Oh wait, I don't have a marketable plushie! I'm safe! Okay, he was stabbed, but nothing from there. He filled us on the fare, he did, and then I saw that blood-curdling sight. It's all too much. I, for one, had to pay 5 pence for the bus. And carried 4 passengers that night, I swear. What to press?
Press the last one. The but, Like, it sounds like there's more to it.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that! No! I didn't mean this. That's alive around here. I can't voice this cross-examination. I have to use it to bring some new facts to light.
If you
We're skipping this dialogue. It was an accident.
Okay.
Need to pay careful attention here. Don't want to miss a reaction. Oh wait. Oh, reaction. We have to wait for a reaction. So did you mean this one?
Oh yeah, that's right.
So did you mean this one, Stevie? This statement?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Hold it! Weston, you there?
Yeah.
Just curious.
Yeah, sorry. I've been a little distracted.
Fair enough. So there were only 4 passengers on your carriage, but you didn't charge them the standard 4 pence pair. Fair. Is that right?
Oh, I did not charge them for a vegetable or a fruit or any kind of money at all. They got them for free. It's impossible to make the last around the same way. Oh, it was so cruel. All I could do was to stop myself from pressing out.
Pressing out?
Pressing.
I'm getting childlins just listening to you. Chilblins?
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. I said big word.
I'm going to whip you. Die. It was terrible. I wanted to get myself out of the back for you to give me the running.
Italian man.
A dedicated coachman deserves an extra penny per passenger.
You're digging a deeper hole for yourself here. Only there had been 5th passenger on the omnibus that night. Then we would have had another suspect.
Oh, I guess we did though.
I, for one, was told I had to pay 5 pence on the bus. He failed us in the fare, he did.
He played you like a fiddle.
And he stabbed, yes he did, I think so, yes. What do we press?
I think so.
The fiddle.
What do you
This
mean?
one?
I think so.
This one?
Yeah, fiddle.
We'll do this one then, the think so.
Hold it.
Oh yeah.
This blood-curling sight. You mean the murder, I presume? Yes, sir!
Oh! Hopefully I can do this voice with the awful headache I have today. A loathsome sight. No one should have to witness the horror in the eyes of a man the moment his life is taken.
Oh, well, no, exactly, sir. I mean, I didn't actually see the exact moment the gent was stabbed.
Of course you didn't. You are on the naughty list now. Ho, 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 ho. Ho.
We have another witness who did, however,
Oh,
the banker has
Oh.
already testified to it.
ho, ho. Shush.
But Mr. Fence didn't actually see the point at which the victim was killed. That may turn out to be very significant. I heard the banker gent next to me take a sharp intake of breath, see? That's when I looked through the glass. That's when I saw that horrible blade poking out from his belly, all covered in blood. Every time I see a knife now, I can't help screaming, even when I'm eating. Okay.
Oh, poor buddy.
Okay.
Hold it.
Earlier you testified that you saw the moment when the defendant allegedly stabbed the victim, didn't you?
Oh, yes, that's right.
Ooh,
said
wait
that-
a minute. Don't go further yet. Okay, never mind.
You said that the victim
The
was on the
duty
floor.
was pointing.
You said that the victim was on the floor and described the assailant
Sorry.
holding the knife in a ice pick grip. Yeah, that's just one of his normal poses, though.
Oh, okay.
I suppose. Mate, you know, yes, I put the cart before the horse, maybe. Oh, what's this?
well, I'm not quite sure about most of it. Oh. I was driving the horses when I heard the scream from behind the seat on the roof.
Oh, I expect that was me, sir.
When I turned around, yes, I saw it with the skylight.
How?
The gentleman was on the floor, and the knife was sticking up from his midriff.
That's different.
That's right, yes,
Yeah.
the fellow holding the handle was the famous man, yes.
So, in short,
Got him.
you didn't see the moment when the victim was actually stabbed at all?
I really thought I did, but when I go over it in my head... No, I suppose I didn't actually see the precise moment of the stab.
What
He hungry! He hungry!
Excuse me.
are you doing, man? Do you have something to say about that, Mr. Fairplay? Stevie.
Now listen. Now you listen to me. I got it, don't you, Way? I know what you're thinking. He didn't really see the exact moment the fellow was stabbed. What are the chances of that? Eh?
Are you asking me or telling me? He's getting flustered. I might be able to extract some new information from him if I answer him cleverly. Could he have just happened to see the exact moment the crime was committed?
Some days are like that, you know.
It just happens to be occasionally that way. And sometimes the cookie crumbles in the wrong direction.
Is
and
that
it's
the
just
one
not...
we say?
I don't think it's still up.
Probably not. No chance.
Which... No chance is what we're saying? Are we saying no chance?
Yeah.
Yeah. Some days are like that. It's just too humorous of an answer.
Well, it is a little hard to believe, certainly. Unless you spend your time peeping through a skylight on the top of an omnibus, that is.
Papin! I'm a respectful city banker. I'll have you know. And I know what I saw. I remember it as clear as the Ballarat day. I probably changed his voice, but I don't give a shit. It was a grim scene, I don't mind telling you.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Fairplay.
Oh, excuse me if I was getting a little hot under the collar there, my lord.
What's that supposed to mean?
Stop being sus, Santa.
I would ask you to supplement your testimony with a clear statement about what exactly you saw.
Oh, I can certainly do that, alright. I'll tell you just how grim it was.
I honestly thought for a second there that would have failed.
Yeah.
Hands, not
wait,
gloves.
is that new
It,
guy?
it says hands, not gloves.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Objection! Blood-soaked hand.
We found your lie. Well, I admit that the soap might be laying it a little thick, but...
A little thick.
But anyway, there was definitely blood all over them. Both of them were covered in it.
Well, I'm very sorry to disagree, Mr. Fairplay, but that's more than a little peculiar.
What?
Here are the gloves worn by the defendant, Mr. McGriddle, on the night in question.
Oh, yes, right.
And there certainly does appear to be a sizable dark-colored stain there. But, as I'm sure you can clearly see, it's only on the right hand glove. Is he
Hangi,
Numb.
Hangi,
I like my
Hangi.
cane.
Now that I think about it, he kind of looks like a
I
rabbit.
want to eat my cane like a candy cane.
He kind of looks
Oh,
like a
it's
rabbit.
delicious.
In short, Mr. Fairplay, your testimony is inconsistent.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, that can't be right. Sorry, you're a liar here, then. You little bitch. That's right. You were quite clear about it. You said, here, it was both hands. I'd like candy canes!
Mr. Fairplay, if your last statement was a lie, and you do in fact like candy canes, it calls your entire testimony into question, including the candy cane. You say you saw the moment the victim was stabbed, but is that really the truth? Maybe you stabbed him with a candy cane!
Oh,
Oh, no. No, well, I like peppermint. It was a simple mistake. You can't justify accusing this man of lying. Also, I like candy canes too. What's the thing wrong here? Anywho, yes, it wasn't both hands. It was only one, but the fact remains. The victim's blood was on the accused.
Objection!
No, Mr. Fairplay categorically stated that he saw blood all over on both hands. Which means there's a strong possibility that this witness was deliberately trying to mislead the court.
Yummy candy cane! Why? I'm a city banker, for pity's sake. My word should be the gold standard. And that's not just because I have gold in the vault. I'm a gentleman, not some gullus knight. Upstanding members of the court don't... whatever the fuck that is.
He's claiming to have no reason to lie. Was that really the case?
Mr. Naruto! If we had some evidence to explain why Mr. Fairplay might be lying.
Oh, I think we have evidence, alright.
It could turn the tide in this trial completely. Also, what evidence do you have? Show me the evidence.
Something to show this man has a compelling reason to lie in his testimony. I have evidence. My lord!
Oh, yes, counsel? Is it a candy cane, since you've been talking about that quite explicitly for the past few minutes? I'm getting quite hungry.
The defense has this right to present evidence that may or may not be candy cane related.
Oh, please! By Jove! Oh, I don't like that I've said that. Are you sure?
Yes, evidence that will clearly demonstrate why Mr. Fairplay had a reason to lie in his testimony.
Candy cane.
Can I see it? Can I have it? Can I lick it? Can I taste it?
He's already had his mouth in it.
No.
I don't care.
What a weirdo.
That makes it quite... That adds a little bit more flavor.
I'm putting Sand on the naughty list now.
No, please! No!
Fine, you'll stay on the nice list.
Very well. I hereby call on the defense to present its evidence. The evidence that demonstrates a motive for... What happened? I heard a disconnect noise.
I didn't disconnect, I don't think. Did Stevie disconnect?
Stevie fucking died!
Do you still see everything? Do you still see this, Weston?
I can see it.
Okay. Check on Stevie. Is he still here?
I'm good. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
Discord just refresh.
Weird. Anyways, I wonder what could possibly be the evidence.
I don't know. It could be anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. It's gotta be the armband.
Take that!
Yeah, it has to be the armband.
Yes, I believe this evidence doesn't demonstrate a deception of sorts. The deception by the defense that is in any way competent. You are stupid as hell. God, you should really quit before you die in this court of law for saying something that will get you hanged.
No, I'm sorry. Please, I'm sorry. No, please.
You're being put on the naughty X list.
Wait, no, please. I can't.
That means Santa has the right to kill you with a baseball bat.
Wait, no, give me a
Comes
second
to your
chance.
house on Christmas night.
Give me a second chance, please.
Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Here's to that message being carved into your mind.
Peanut butter jelly.
Butter jelly.
Mr. Naruto, why are you getting peanut butter jelly engraved on you or whatever he said?
I don't know.
I also wonder if perhaps there are some details we've overlooked in the court record. There's probably none. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you think it might be wise to check over all the evidence again, though, just to be sure, even though I don't think there's anything? I took it.
Yes, it looks like I need to thoroughly examine every piece of evidence we have.
Yeah.
Very well. Time to repeat dialogue.
Okay. Oh, his name. I wonder if this is the evidence we should present.
I wonder.
Wait, how did you get that? I took it away.
Too bad you're not Cosmo.
Take that!
No!
This is a list of the debtors who owe money to Mr. McGriddle.
Yes, a list of innocent victims scribbled by the accused extortion. Yada yada, we already know about all of this, so why do you bring it up?
The point is among the name of the debtors is your name. Wait, what? The point is, among the names of these debtors is your name, Mr. Bruce Fairplay.
Oh, what? Oh! Mr. Fairplay, are you currently indebted financially to the accused?
No. Well, it's barely worth it being called a dirt.
According to this letter, you owe 20 guineas. Not an inconsiderable sum of money, wouldn't you say?
Well, what of it?
Let's suppose Mr. McGriddle were to be found guilty of murder. What would become of your debt in that case?
These documents state that the loan agreement is forged between two individual parties. I wish I was invited to that party. I am a king of the dance floor. You should see Santa get it on.
No thanks, Santa.
Oh,
No thanks, Mr. Claus. I would like to see
No.
that.
therefore, we're the creditor, the defendant here, to be sentenced to a capital punishment. All outstanding debts which were owed to him would be annulled. They would cease to exist. They would be sent to the void, like you will, Mr. Ryunosuke, if you fail the trial.
I don't want that to
Cease
happen.
to exist!
Mr. Fairplay, is it not
Uh-oh.
the case that you claimed in your testimony to have seen something you never in fact saw? In a devious attempt to annul your debt of 20 guineas to the defendant.
Yeah! Mudshot candy cane!
Order! Order! Order!
Santa, do you need help?
Help me! My heart stopped!
But you're Santa, you're immortal.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Mr. Bruce Fairplay.
Oh, what? Yes, my lord.
Let me
Candy
ask you
candy
again.
cane.
And be aware that your answer may have the most serious implications upon your future, sir.
Candy cane.
Did you or did you not see the precise moment in time at which the defendant is alleged to have thrust a knife into the victim?
Much. Candy cane.
Your silence speaks volumes! You did not tell the truth in your testimony.
Alright, now let's not make a melodrama out of this. Perhaps I did overstate the truth a pinch.
A pinch.
But it makes no difference. I definitely remember seeing blood on McGriddle's hands, both of them.
Objection!
And yet only one of the defendant's gloves, which we have here as evidence, is stained.
So you keep saying. Candy cane, munchies.
I wonder if I may be allowed to speak, sir?
Ho ho! Go ahead, Mr. First.
Well, the thing is, I think I remember seeing it myself, as it happens. Seeing what? The blood, sir, on the assailant's hands. I think, yes. I'm almost sure that was on both of his hands, not just one. What? What?
It would appear that we're going to need further testimony from all of you witnesses. This time, I would like to know precisely what you did and what you did not see. Ho ho! Do I make myself perfectly clear?
Yes. Candy cane.
He really loves that candy cane.
Mr. Naruto!
Ow.
I think she needs attention.
I think this is good news. That the course of the trial seems to have shifted slightly at last.
Yes! I might finally have a chance to turn things around here. Do you think I'm good at voicing Ryunosuke?
Mr. Naruto! Yeah.
What?
She needs attention.
What is it?
Hi.
Hi. High five.
Yay!
Okay, testimony.
There was blood on both hands of the assailant. I sincerely and distinctly remember that. However, I suppose you might say that I didn't see the exact moment the stabbing transpired, if it matters.
I remember seeing
Which
the
it
knife.
definitely does. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I remember seeing the knife, and I remember seeing both of the attackers' hands with blood on them.
I didn't exactly see anything myself, no. Not until I heard the scream.
Anyway, the fact remains that can't have been anyone else inside that carriage, or we all would have seen.
Well, lo and behold. In truth of fact, not one of you was witness to the crucial moment the crime was perpetrated. As such, all of you are going on the naughty list.
I apologize, Santa, but honestly, candy cane.
He loves that candy cane, man.
There was. Shut the fuck up. Let me have my candy cane.
Aw.
Nom 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 nom
Are you almost done?
No. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. I'm almost to the center of it. Nom 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 nom.
It's a cane! That's not a candy cane!
It could be a candy cane if I want it to be. Now let me have my candy cane. Nom 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 nom. No, 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 no.
No, let them keep eating.
How long is this gonna take?
There was no one else inside that carriage, and the man's hands were covered in blood. Nom 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 nom. Candy cane. Nom nom.
Really not what testimony is about.
I demand the title of this video just be Candy Cane nom 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 nom.
That will be in the description instead. Because we already have a title for it.
No, it's Candy Cane nom 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 nom.
Let us examine the interior of the omnibus once more. And someone give this man a candy cane that's actually a candy cane and not a cane.
Yeah.
The victim's fresh blood is clearly visible on the seat.
for robbery.
Then
Dude,
things be
what
like,
the fuck
oh,
is that?"
blood, num 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 num.
No!
Blood. Nom 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 nom.
Fun leaks, don't do that.
He's like
Oh.
licking it.
Wait, you're right.
You're not an
You're
actual
right.
vampire, man.
It wouldn't be nom nom nom. You're right. It wouldn't be nom nom nom. Nom.
No,
Nom.
stop that.
Nom.
Lamb.
Corroborating whatever the heck that was. Okay, thanks. In other words, there are no substantial nor significant change in the facts of the case.
Stop looking to see. People sat their asses on the...
Mmm. Hmm. 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 Hmm.
Hmm?
Hmm.
Hmm?
Hmm. Hmm.
Someone get the tape of Santa Claus's mouth.
Oh, here, I got it.
Shing.
There we go.
Oh, thank you. I just had this batch of not suspiciously tape-covered cookies. They looked delicious covered in all that tape. Very well. Your cross-examination, please, counsel.
I wonder who would give you that. Oh, I mean, yes, my lord.
Delicious tape-tasting cookies.
Okay.
I love tape.
I definitely didn't do it. I don't know what the hell
Okay.
you're talking about.
I don't know what the press.
All of it.
However, I suppose you might say that I didn't see the exact stabbing. I remember seeing the knife, and
I know
remember
what
seeing
you
both
would do,
the
I think.
attacker's hands with blood on them. I didn't actually see anything myself.
That's good.
Not until I heard the scream. Anyway, the fact remains, there can't have been anyone else inside that carriage, or we all would have seen.
It's I think it's Beppo again, because last time he said that he saw the crime happen, didn't he?
This one?
Yeah.
You didn't see anything.
Oh, yes, sir. That is to say, no, I didn't. Very sorry about what I said earlier before. Sir. Very sorry. Yes. It was very wrong of me to make up stories and say I saw him stab me. Oh, what's that over there? Wouldn't you agree, sir?
What is that pose?
I know what you're insinuating, but I certainly wasn't making up stories.
Still, to say something isn't right either, is it?
Oh, no, sir. I saw nothing at all.
Mr. Beppo, you were driving your horses. At the very least, you must have enjoyed a good view of London streets, no? Oh, please. You didn't even see that?
It was so cold that night, you see. All I could do from keep from passing out, sir. Yes, my head was very frozen solid. Sorry to say. There's an ice cube over his head. I actually go by another name if you don't know. It's Mr. Freeze. I'm trying to save my wife from her illness, so I froze her solid, and I'm trying to fight Batman to get the cure.
Wait, what? Is that what your hat is? Is that a mini
Yes.
fridge?
Yes. You want some Dr. Pepper? Strawberries and cream, not sponsored, but you wish you were.
No!
It's back!
No! We left that behind in the previous case.
It would seem prudent that we all need that we all need Dr. Pepper, strawberries and cream. Not sponsored, but I wish we were.
No.
To avoid travel. Oh no.
Anyway, the fact remains there can't be anyone else inside the carriage or we will have seen.
He was so mad that Beppo brought the big bit back.
I remember seeing the knife and I remember seeing the attacker's hands with blood on them. I suppose you might say I didn't see the exact moment of the stab transpire. There was blood on both hands of the assailant. I sincerely and distinctly remember that. Which statement?
I can only think the press first.
The first one?
No, first, like the guy first.
Well, I'm gonna take this opportunity since I'm likely not gonna get any lines. I'm gonna go and grab me some cookies and more Dr. Pepper. Bye.
Okay. No, the evidence tells us
Okay.
otherwise. We have the gloves the defendant was wearing on the night in question in the court record.
I'm well aware of that, sir, but nevertheless. I know what I saw and I stand by it. The man had blood on both his hands.
He's defiant in the face of hard evidence. He's steadfastly refusing to admit that he might be mistaken about what he saw. Why?
Your reasoning is dire.
Huh?
One hand or two, the salient point remains unchanged. Salient, whatever the hell that means, whatever it is. Minutes after the grim scene, the victim's blood dripped from the accused's fingers.
Just the time, I
Good
guess.
timing.
Okay, so first. You have to make.
Yes.
You have to clarify this is the first you mean.
Hold it!
You definitely
Yeah, fair.
you definitely saw that too? Blood on both hands? Yes, sir. I mean, I know what you're gonna say. One of Mr. McGriddle's gloves has any signs of blood on it.
Oh, that is right. You have such good eyes. I'm putting you on the nice list for having good eyes.
Thank you, sir. The thing is, as far as I remember, sir, when I looked down and saw Mr. McGriddle sitting beside the other fellow, I don't believe he was wearing any gloves, sir. He wasn't wearing these gloves. That's correct, sir. I saw the blood on both his bare hands quite clearly. It's true that the dark colored stain of the dark leather gloves would have been easily seen.
I like paper. It's blank paper, but I like paper.
You like paper?
I like paper. Must doodle.
Oh. I don't know how this, what the other's wrong with that.
Look. Look. I made a car that go beep beep.
That's a nice drawing.
I'll be sure to put this on the fridge for everyone to see.
Any chance you want to read what was on the
Thank
paper you
you.
doodled on, by the way?
Wait a minute. What's on this paper? Oh my god, there's words on it.
Do you want to read the words?
I should point out that the police officer who apprehended the accused on the night in question
This one talk about the bird? I was summoned. Did I hear about the bird?
reported
There was no. That's
no.
apprehended, not apprehended.
No. Dang. Alright, bye.
Yeah. Reported that there was no trace of blood on Mr. McGilden's gloved hands,
Good job, A plus.
according to the paper.
There wasn't blood on
Thank
his
you.
hands.
This
Daddy
is
would be
puzzling
proud if he
indeed.
ever brought back the milk.
This must be significant somehow. I'm sure. Okay.
Mamma!
Okay, so we already did this one. That one. Okay, we didn't do the second
not
or
too much we
fifth
can
one.
press anymore.
The second or fifth one.
Let's just do them both.
Hold it!
Don't try to downplay this. Whether or not you saw the exact moment of the crime is a matter of fundamental importance, as well as you know.
But candy cane. For crying out loud, all we know is that no one else could possibly have done candy cane. I was just candy cane, trying to save us all some time. Candy canes.
Point, point, paper, paper. Point, point. You have a loan of 20 guineas outstanding with the defendant, do you not? Point, point.
Candy cane.
And you
So,
hope to
for me, I'm lagging behind pretty badly, so randomly the music will slow down and pick back up in speed, so you get like instances where like it slows and then it goes bum 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 bum.
Had you hoped to release yourself from that financial burden by ensuring the defendant was found guilty?
That's not entirely not what I was hoping for. Candy cane. I was just lost. I just lost a little guinea or 10 when I backed the wrong horse in the derby. That's all.
So you're a
Candy
gambler.
cane. Let's go gambling.
Yeah!
Oh, dang it.
Yeah, you lost all your money to a debt
Ba-da-bum,
collector.
ba-da-bum, 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 ba-da-da-da.
I was gonna win it all. I'm back. There's a fixture this weekend. That's a sure thing.
A little guinea or 10.
I'm a banker. No one bets an eye if I borrow a little spending money for the weekend.
Wait,
E-
so
even
you're
if I'm
embezzling?
Oh,
Is that what you're saying? Are you an embezzler? I'm pretty sure-
Let's go gambling.
oh, I think you may have revealed rather more about your character than you bargained for, sir.
This witnesses what Scruples are not on trial. Scruples, whatever, are not on trial here. Proceed to the next witness.
Because I'm gonna cast a spell I don't know, real quick.
Is that really how it's supposed to work? That spell? Oh, last statement then. This is
There
the
are
only
no
statement
statements to press anymore.
And everything you saw of the incident was through the skylight on the roof of the omnibus?
Oh, that's right. It was fiercely cold that night, but the glass wasn't frosted over.
Oh yes, I remember I was shivering. It was so bitter.
Which rather begs the question of why the pair of you were sitting on the roof deck in the first place.
Well, I don't know about this young fella, but I couldn't enter the cabin.
Oh, why not?
It was locked from the inside. I tried knocking, but no one opened the door.
It was locked?
That's right, and it's a public service bus, for pity's sake. That's not what I call fair play.
Roll credits.
Yes, I had exactly the same experience. I tried knocking, but the gent inside just gestured at me to clear off. So I had no choice.
Oh, he put them off.
But I had no choice but to climb up to the roof deck and look down longingly into the warm cabin below.
Well, I can assure you I wasn't just looking down, I was glaring longing at. Just like my...
What?
And that's precisely why I can tell you with absolute confidence.
Wait, what?
Hey, watch your language. I
Nothing.
have a Clover plushie beside me. Don't speak such foul language around a child.
Yeah, how dare you, man.
Oh,
Clover's got some words for this
I'm
one.
sorry.
Take the mic.
I don't think they speak.
Oh God. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it, I swear.
Alright. They said their
No.
piece.
That if there was anyone else at all in that cabin, I would have noticed. What the fuck?
Unequivocal.
Unequivocal.
I really like the idea
I
of
would say.
Ramsey having the IQ of like 3.
I'm not sure about these two witnesses. Could they really have seen everything inside the cabin through the skylight? Wait a minute. Would they have?
Didn't they say that? Oh wait.
We can
No, they said it wasn't frosted over.
wait. 2 seats. Oh.
Which side was the murder on? Which side was the murder on?
The murder would have had been on this side.
Yeah, they couldn't have then.
Yeah, especially if they were.
Yeah,
sitting
they
here.
couldn't have.
There's no way, man.
Yeah. Regardless, they couldn't have seen it because the front seats are facing forward.
Yeah. They might not have been able to. Allow me to confirm one thing, Mr. Fairplay. You were riding this omnibus and witnessed the events in the cabin through the skylight in the floor of the upper deck. Is that right?
That's right, yes.
In that case, there's a portion of the cabin interior that would have been out of sight from you.
What?
By golly, really? Obviously, at this stage, we can't say for sure. but the possibility cannot be denied. At the time of the incident, there could have been another passenger in the enclosed cabin of the omnibus.
Objection!
Enough hypothetical meandering. My Nipponese friend. Shut the fuck up and let me try my best. I am 3 years old at heart.
I am still in my glory years.
Let me live in my prime. The prosecution demands that you... Father, what is this word?
Substantiate.
He like hands off the
Substantiate your claims.
Just off screen.
After all, the seat of the crime is here in the flesh.
That's wood.
Or rather, in the wood, I was just about to say.
Ho, ho, ho. Very well. I will uphold the prosecution's demand.
Yippee.
You will identify the area on this cross-sectional plan of the omnibus. Oh.
Oh, right there.
On the back.
Right there. Oh my gosh.
Both rows of the seat on the roof face in the direction of the travel, whereas the seats in this enclosed cabin face each other, which means the visible part of the cabin which passengers on the roof deck can see through the skylight is as I've drawn here.
Oh!
That's right, my lord. As you can see, the seat opposite the one on which the victim and his attacker were sitting is obscured from view. In other words, if someone had been sitting on that seat, it's quite possible that these witnesses would have been completely unaware of it.
Objection!
Candy cane! It's quite possible some phantom was sitting there. You nippies have a forbidding habit of obscuring the truth with ambiguity. Father, I did it. I said a big word. Do I get a candy cane?
Oh, 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 I concur with the prosecution's rejoinder. I want a candy cane too. In a British court of law, evidence is paramount.
We should all have candy canes.
Oh! I cannot
Moan.
entertain this
Moan.
conjecture, counsel. That is, unless you're able to put a name to this mysterious passenger to whom you allude.
Can you, Mr. Naruto?
I think she wants attention again.
Could have been what?
She screamed your name. I think she wants your attention.
Oh, I just saw that. Who could have been the other seat, which was our safe roof deck?
They have an inkling. They have an amiibo.
But I don't
I have
know
an
what it
inkling.
is.
We're not playing Splatoon.
They
one
have
is
an
it?
amiibo.
Do we have an amiibo? Is that what we're saying? We have an amiibo?
Yeah, we have an amiibo.
I understand,
Yeah.
my lord. The defense would like to put forward a name.
You are a fool. response was a desperate attempt by a man who has no notion of his own limitations. A toast to hard lessons not yet learnt.
Ho, ho, ho! Let us not delay, Counsel. The defense is still to name the passenger in the other seat.
This could be it. This could be a chance I've been waiting for to turn the trial in my favor. On that night, the night of the murder, the person occupying the seat in the omnibus cabin that was obscured from view was...
Susato!
From the people there, I have no idea!
Let's review the evidence. Well, not evidence. Let's review the people real quick.
Okay, Susato definitely...
Okay,
been
let's consider puns, because that's what this team likes doing. Fair play can be turned into foul play, which is often used to describe murder.
Fair. It could
Play.
be him.
Actually, no. I think it might be McGilded, honestly, because like.
Oh, you talking about me?
No, wait. They say that they see him every single time. Maybe the witness was the one.
We might have to say no.
Or the victim, sorry.
Yeah.
Take that!
Yes,
I don't
concealed
know.
in the blind spot of the cabin that night was none other than this unexpected passenger. It was wrong! No!
Damn it.
Okay, let's try again. 'Cause I try fair play next time.
Yeah.
But,
No, fair play's on the top. He can't be.
He says that. Again, though, he has lied.
but also the other guy was there and said he saw him. The first guy. Maybe we don't
Try
have a name?
Yeah.
Maybe we just say we don't?
Hey. That is if we're given an option to go back.
Yeah. Oh, of course. So two people sitting inside that cabin were the witnesses for the skylight that saw. The witness. So the two people sitting inside the cabin that the witnesses saw for the skylight that night. They were the victim and the real culprit.
Okay, so it wasn't the victim, so then.
But
There's gotta be Magnus.
the witnesses weren't looking at Mr. McGilded at all.
Yeah, there it is.
Sitting somewhere else.
Yeah.
I'ma save just in case.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. I guess it was just Mr. McGilded then.
That's a little bit of
Yeah.
a leap to make, force you to make there.
Take that!
Agreed.
The passenger in the enclosed cabin that the witnesses on the roof deck failed to see has to have been Mr. Magnus McGilded.
Meek.
Mr. McGilded?
Oh, what are you talking about, Counsel? That's the murderer.
Defendant.
That's the murderer. No, the murderer.
He's the defendant.
The murderer.
Objection!
That's it.
If I desecrate this chamber by smashing my hallowed chalice, I do forgive the discourtesy.
Lord Van Zeeks, I'm putting you on the naughty Z list. That's for only Van Zeeks.
No, please. Papa won't be happy with me.
You have to agree that you will not vandalize the courtroom anymore.
But I didn't. There's nothing on the wall. Look, see.
He has a fair point, Your Honor. I mean Santa.
I did nothing wrong. Therefore, put me on the good boy nice list, please.
Alright.
Yippee, I'm a good boy.
Yay.
Everyone, celebrate.
Dance
Confetti is
Yippee.
mine.
Fireworks.
Yay, I'm a good boy. Someone give me pats.
No one's gonna do that. Anyways, say your line.
Aww. People talk to those tiny island nations in the Far East as having a learning and culture of their own. But I see that they use the terms ill-advisedly.
What are you trying to say?
Let me explain this in terms that even a student of an artless backwater such as yourself might understand. You stupid.
What do you mean?
I mean, when the bloody scene unfolded, the victim and his assailant were sitting side by side. You and I. Gonna live forever. Let's party forever.
No, stop singing that song.
I'd forget what song. Oh wait, I remember now. Multiple witnesses have attested to the fact. It's the very premise on which this case is built.
Objection!
But that premise may be wrong.
What?
If the victim really was sitting beside Mr. McGriddle, it creates an inconsistency that can't be reconciled in any way. You okay, dude?
Oh god, Santa's dead.
I ate another cookie, and the tape got in my throat.
Oh. Jesus Christ.
Oh no, Santa ate another tape cookie.
I could go for another.
No, don't. Don't do that. Please.
What inconsistency, counsel?
The defendant's gloves, my lord. Both witnesses made the same testimony. They claimed that there was blood on both hands of the person sitting next to the victim.
Objection!
Yet we know the truth to be otherwise. Only one glove bears the gory remains. We know
That's
this
hardly
song
gory.
and dance. Shut the fuck up.
The point is, even in the face of this irrefutable evidence, both witnesses have maintained their stance.
Yes, their testimony remains unchanged.
Exactly. They both adamantly swear that they clearly remember seeing blood on both hands of the assailant. In short, their memory of the events is correct, and their testimony reveals the truth. There was somebody else sitting beside the victim that night, a third party we have yet to identify. And the victim's blood was on that passenger's hands. Both of them.
Objection!
And who is this third party, even though you just said that they're unidentified?
Obviously, the true culprit.
Extraordinary. I'm putting you on the good plus list.
Yeah.
No, that was
Order!
my spot.
Order! Order!
You have order, man.
Okay. What exactly are you postulating?
Objection!
Speak.
The defense's postulation. Is that it, Papa?
Yeah.
I think you left the room.
Yes, it appears Papa has went for more milky.
Oh.
Oh.
The
Oh.
defense's postulation is just that, nothing more than conjecture. He's coming back, I swear.
Yeah. Definitely not.
Who's
The
gonna
witnesses have.
gonna tell
oh,
him?
oh, wait, that's right. That's right. The witnesses have clearly stated that they saw the accused.
Objection!
But when elaborating on his testimony, Mr. Fairplay said the two of them were wearing hats. I couldn't exactly make out their faces.
Yes. The tops of the heads were obscured by the roof. I could see the rest of them, though.
Yes, that's right. Both gents were certainly headed. Headers do tend to know such things, sir.
And what particular styles of hat did the two gentlemen sport, Mr. First?
I'm afraid I don't remember. And you call yourself a hatter?
The style of hat makes no difference. There was no third passenger in the cabin.
How can you be so sure?
Because they said no. Because if there had been, the accused, Mr. McGilded, would undoubtedly have offered to disclose the fact. I don't know, unless that is you are proposing an even more preposterous explanation. That the accused failed to even notice the presence of the true culprit in the very cabin in which he traveled.
He's right.
He's praying!
There was another person traveling in the enclosed cabin of the omnibus. It's
They are
possible
they
that
stopped
Mr.
praying.
McGilded would have been unaware of it. What?
Ryunosuke was praying.
I was. I was praying to the player to get me through the trial.
Oh!
Weston? Weston?
There is clearly a simple solution to the problem.
Oh!
But
You okay?
Bring the accused Mr. McGilded to the stand. I'm good.
Well, what say you, counsel? Ho, 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 ho.
The prosecution objects, my lord.
On what grounds?
Thanks for taking my line, idiot.
I didn't know!
Mean. stealing my lines from Santa Claus. You're going on the naughty list.
I didn't mean it though! No!
It's over. You stole my line. I was very
That's
looking
not
forward to saying
perfect.
that.
Oh. As a suspect, he will have already made a full statement to the police.
What if there's some reason why he's unable to speak freely?
Magnus McGilton is no uneducated ruffian. If it indeed turns out the man has been withholding information, you can be sure it will have been the most deliberate act. He ate another tape cookie.
Oh, here.
Thank you. Now I'm going to go for another one.
No, stop eating them!
No.
They're delicious.
Here, have these cookies with the same recipe, but without tape.
I don't like it. The tape adds flavor.
No, it doesn't! Here,
It adds flavor.
Here, how about
See, he gets it.
Here, how about I add edible glue?
Glue is poisonous.
No, it's edible though. It's in the name, edible.
I don't want it if it's edible.
What?
Poisonous glue is the best glue.
My lord. Should we ask Mr. McGilden to testify or not?
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to hear
Yeah.
what he has to say in order to find out the truth.
Yeah.
Teacher, I have a question. The defense would like to call Mr. McGilden to the stand, please.
That's not a question.
Can we?
I don't know. Can we?
May we?
In that case, I would like to hear the opinion of the jury.
Oh yes, I need a little time to consider this.
If you ask me, I think we should hear what Mr. McGilden has to say.
Get the man out here, I say.
When something is done, you go and get done. That's how I run things at the girls.
Hearing out what the patron of my favorite little park has to say. Oh yes, that would be lovely.
Yes, the jury says that. Yes, the jury says the man must be heard.
Oh, oh, very well. The court will hear the defendant's testimony. Oh, oh, bailiff, show the defendant to the stand at once.
Things are getting spicy. Now, maybe what actually happened that night will finally become clear.
Oh. Let proceedings be resumed. Mr. McGriddle, have you been listening to the discourse of the day?
Some more theories. To be sure, I haven't, Lord.
Is this his theme? What
There
kind of,
are now 2 matters on which the court desires to hear from you.
what is this theme?
Leprechaun theme.
The first is whether or not there was a third party with you in the omnibus cabin, as proposed by the defense. The second is that if such a person was indeed present, why did you conceal that fact from the police?
Again, no. Tis not nature to hide anything at all.
Just answer the questions, please.
The truth of the matter is, I've been just about this all along. Do I tell you so, or keep your mouth shut?
Tell us what, Mr. McGilded?
The fine fellow representing me is absolutely right. In the carriage on the night with myself and the other man, there was another passenger.
It's true?
Aye, 'twas me who helped the little urchin get away after it all happened.
Little urchin. You. What?
Oh,
No, Magnus McGill, that convenient excuse can't save you now.
I truly am sorry. So I am, Mr. Lord Van Dix. I'm sure you want to know I said no when I was taken by the police. I could be having a very good reason, I assure you.
Which was?
Fuck you, that's why. Well, the little child was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I did not in any way involved, you see.
The child?
He's a minor.
What?
What?
The police didn't know the wee one was there. They'd assumed she'd done it. They'd haul her off to the BSC courtroom, just like myself. I was only trying to spare her that. Young hearts, young minds are easily damaged, my lord.
And who was this young child of whom you speak?
What? I don't know.
You don't know.
Aye, well, the wee thing just happened to be in the carriage that night. Never saw her before or since.
Objection!
We have absolutely no reason to believe this man. Zero, zilch, nada. The prosecution calls for the witnesses' statements to be disregarded by the court. All of them, every last word.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, they got it. Well,
If the origin isn't here, in this courtroom as we speak, listen to the proceedings.
Where are you looking? What? Oh.
Oh shit.
What is going on?
A great JPEG has been put over everything!
Do you get from this? You're not really covering your face!
Bailiff, don't let the accused escape. Secure the omnibus.
Oh, I hereby call an emergency recess. I need Rudolph right now! Bailiff, ensure the defendant is in custody and clear the courtroom.
What happened? What just happened? We were hurriedly removed from the smoke-filled courtroom by the bailiff. Amid scenes of chaos as people stumbled over one another in their desperation to flee the chamber, we had no idea of what was happening. All we knew was that, for the time being at least, the trial was suspended.
Well, that feels like a good place to cut it off, wouldn't you think?
Yeah. But let's see how long we've been recording. Longer?
Let's go for a little bit more. I have it in me.
Alright.
Yeah, I can do that.
The Adventure of the Runaway Room, Trial Part 3. 18th February, 12:52 p.m., the Old Bailey, defendant's antechamber. What on earth just happened in there?
Mr. Naruto! I'm headed to find out what happened.
Mr. Susato!
I was told it was an advanced, not advised, form of smoke grenade. A type of exploding device that releases smoke. I know, shocking.
A smoke grenade? It sounds like the sort of thing ninjas use.
They're just making sure everything is safe now. I think the trial will start again before long. I was right.
But we've done something like that.
The police managed to catch someone who was trying to flee the courtroom, apparently.
Flee the courtroom? Why?
Well, it's a young girl around 15, I hear.
A young girl? Then could it be? You have a passenger that Mr. McGriddle was just talking about?
My phone tag stuck me!
So he wasn't lying. Oh, what's become of Mr. McGriddle, actually? There's so many things I need to ask him about, but he's not here!
I think he was summoned to the prosecutor's antechamber to answer questions. Along with the young girl.
Who is she, I wonder? And what was she even doing here at the trial? She was taking a huge risk, and for what possible benefit to herself?
There's another matter that's troubling me.
What's that?
The 28 pence.
Hmm? Oh,
What's a pen?
it's British money, I think.
According to the coachman Beppo. Looking. He took 4 passengers that night at a fare of 5 pence each. 4 times 5, that's 20. That comes to a total of 20 pence exactly.
But now it seems that there are in fact 5 passengers.
Which means the figures don't seem to add up again. Who won?
Right. That is strange.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
But fast. 5 minutes must feed me to the crackling courtroom. The trial will recommence in 5 minutes.
Oh, thank you, officer. We'll go in straight away.
Well, whoever she is, I imagine this young girl will be asked to take the stand and testify now.
I bet I know who it is.
Ooh.
I really can't imagine what she's going to say, but it could alter the whole direction of the trial.
I'll let you know if I'm right.
Like, it's gonna be Circle.
Well, no, Circle's not a young girl of around 15.
Are you sure?
Yeah. We'll know soon enough, Miss Susato.
Yes!
A Circle. It's Sherlock. Brain dumb. I'm getting all the things mixed up.
Yeah.
There are too many Sherlock parodies.
Yeah. There's 2 of them.
Gerlock Bloomies.
That's too many. It's all a bunch of
One,
shirts, hers, and locks.
Oh.
I got the perfect voice for them.
There's the young girl next to Mr. McGriddle. Look. She must have been the one who caused the disturbance before.
Can you look up, ma'am?
Well, after that rather eventful recess, the court will now resume the trial of Mr. Magnus McGriddle. Now then, Lord Van Zeeks.
My lord.
I believe you have established the cause of the smoke, which veiled proceedings earlier.
It seems to have been an advanced form of smoke grenade of the sort typically employed by the army.
Good gracious, the army? What in the devil's name?
Actually, it's in in the army's name.
What?
Oh,
Yeah. It was an elaborate attempt by a young girl to cloak her escape from the public gallery, but unfortunately she was caught El Bozo. And now occupies the stand.
your name, girl?
Alright, new voice time.
I don't think it's new voice time.
No, it's new voice time.
What do you mean, Stevie?
Are you responsible for the smoke grenade which induced such pandemonium here in my courtroom?
2 devil references, huh?
If I get it right, I want a I told you so. But I think this is the same girl from case 2.
You think this is Janelle Brett?
No, case 2.
Oh. No, she...
Case 2, you know, Cat
Cat
girl.
I don't think that's her.
What is the meaning of this deplorable behavior?
She was like deported back. She was deported to China or whatever. She was taken to jail, man. I don't think she would be here.
Russia. But you might be right.
Yeah, my lord.
Yes, Mr. McGriddle.
I think I perhaps ought to explain here. Why is it that we last year was there in the first place, and why she carried the boat like that? It is all tied up with the events last night, so it is.
Very well, Mr. McGriddle. Give your testimony me. You will explain to the court exactly how this young woman is involved in the case!
Just what did happen that night? It's not like a defense lawyer needs that information or anything. Really Wonka looking ass.
Pardon me, I heard that.
No, I didn't say that. Nope.
On the night in question, I took the back seat in the omnibus and promptly nodded off. Then, McGraw, a loud thud and the wee scream woke me up with a fair start. There's a fella collapsed on the floor at my feet, so I set him up and he'll sit across from me. Then I turned to find out where that scream could come from, and bless me soul, what did I find? There was a child in there, all curled up in a ball, hiding her wee self away.
Wait, what?
I remain somewhat baffled, I confess. But from what I gather on the night in question, this young girl was indeed riding in the omnibus, is that correct?
This is exactly as the defense counsel said. This house was the 5th passenger, my lord.
Very well. The defense may now cross-examine the witnesses. Are you ready, counsel?
Yes, my lord. Or rather, no. I have no. God damn!
Not again!
I have no idea where to start. Why? Why must I always...
Hold on, I gotta sound effect for that.
Thing!
Anytime he does that, this is what.
No.
Yes, duck.
Hey, Van Zeeks, like my singing?
What the fuck are you looking at? I am so confused.
Okay, I guess what's time for my cross-examination?
Wait, wait, where was she hiding? Where would she have been hiding?
She would be on the seat beside the dead person. Curled up in a ball on the left.
Ah. Alright. Okay, so,
She could have fit inside the thingy, I think, maybe thingy.
does he have
Oh yeah,
handles?
there is a drawer.
What?
That's the perfect place to hide her.
This is a storage compartment, but there's nothing in here. It's totally empty. Something doesn't seem right here. I can't put my finger on what it is. Huh.
Alright, it's good to know that.
That wasn't there before. That's blood, isn't it?
Is something wrong?
Oh, it's just, well, this blood stain is so obvious, that's all. And yet Van Zeeks has made no mention of it.
I suppose that does seem a little strange.
Why do I have such a bad feeling about this?
The dead silence in here makes this so much creepier.
It really does. I don't like it.
These are two different colors.
Yeah, one's dried and the other is fresh.
Also, we examined this place earlier. We examined it earlier. This wasn't here, and this had stuff in it.
You're right. Wait a minute.
What? What?
they probably didn't get the girl in time then, and that then happened.
What?
So guess what, guys? I saw everything happen. Excuse me.
I'm confused. Why is there a new
So I went
stage?
into the omnibus and I spit everywhere. I spit blood everywhere. I went into the omnibus, I looked around and it went ha 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 ha. And after like 15 seconds of that, I threw up blood.
I suppose we... What do we press?
Let's start with the curl up in the ball.
Hold it!
You say she was hiding herself?
Hey, that's right. It was hard to see in the dim lamplight, but she was all curled up in a wee ball. When our eyes met, well, me heart nearly stopped beating me just.
You're really overacting
Still no. I pulled that off another there. Instead of on the opposite seat so I could have a wee chin wag with her.
this. The seat opposite?
That's right. Just next to the dead gentleman there.
You sat this young girl next to a fucking corpse, sir?
Well, I'm sure as I mentioned. A gentleman myself can all too often find himself in mortal danger. So I need to find a address who this urchin was, you see. And while in the middle of talking to her, I heard another scream in the fella's voice this time.
Presumably that scream was Mr. Puss, who was sitting on the roof deck seats.
Quite sure again, I would say, sir. Looking down at the skylight, he must have seen this young girl and the gentleman with the knife in his belly.
In other words, the previous witnesses did not, in fact, see you at all, Mr. McGriddle. What they believed to be yourself and the victim was, in fact, this girl and the late Mr. Mason?
Aye, my lord. I was, as I think everyone understands now, sat at the back of the carriage at the site.
It is certainly plausible. The defendant is somewhat diminutive in stature, and readily confused perhaps with this young girl.
After that, of course. With the scream from the gentleman over us, the driver really along and pulled the horses.
I do wonder how you must be feeling, Mr. Naruto.
Nervous. Being the defendant's lawyer, and yet finding myself as stunned as everyone else at his testimony? Let's just say it's trying.
we certainly had precious little time to talk to Mr. McGill before the trial. Precise little time? I don't know, it was one of them. But we mustn't be oh my god, what is up with all this? Ha!
It's not that hard again.
Dispirited?
Dispirited.
Dispirited. I'm stupid, okay? Give me a break. We must just try to learn all the facts we can.
When we arrived at London this morning, I didn't see my day planning out like this.
Mr. Naruto, no grumbling even in your head.
How did you know?
No point doing the CP.
Huh?
What's the loud? Oh, it'd be him, the guy falling down.
Yeah.
Ooh!
Okay, what do we press next?
Ooh.
Hmm.
Yeah, why would he
hard.
do that? Why would he set him up? Press
Wait a
that.
minute, collapse on the floor maybe? Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, that works too.
you set him up? The victim, you mean?
What they did? Oh, they sit across from me, as I said. I could plainly see the poor devil as he was already gone. You wouldn't leave a dead man just lying on the floor now, would you? Just common courtesy, so it is.
I find that a little hard to believe.
Hurrah! Lord Antiques! Now what would that be?
You wake to find a man lying dead at your feet in a carriage. Any normal person would hail the cabin. Any upstanding member of London society, that is.
Well now, as you know, I'm in some of a special line of business.
The business of lending money at exorbitant rates of interest?
Unfortunately, my lord, not everyone is thankful for the help I offer them, and some would even see me dead. So I did what I were all possible to avoid getting myself in a tangle of trouble.
Are you suggesting that you were just gonna leave the man there?
Heavens alive, no! I was intending to report him, so I was. Only, I had a mind to find out whys and wherefores first. Whoop!
The whys and wherefores?
Right you are. There were some details I wanted to understand before anything else got to meddling. That wee scream I heard, for example. Wouldn't your good self just do just the same?
Yes. Streamy says he heard it at the same time as the flood of the victim collapsing. This testimony...
That's probably a good thing the... It's probably a good thing the press next, just as a scream.
Hold it!
Wait, did we already?
I forgot. No, we didn't. I'm afraid I don't understand. I'm sure you told the court that there was no one else in the carriage except yourself and the victim.
So, I did say so I did. As far as I could see, that is.
What do you mean by that?
Well now, 'tis a queer thing. The wee scream I heard as I woke up. It came from, if you'll excuse the vulgar language, under my backside. Good gracious! Why the fuck did your ass scream?
Under your backside? Your ass?
And when I lifted the seat on which I'd been sitting, I found there was a wee cubby hole there for storage.
Mr. Naruto! We can examine the omnibus ourselves, remember?
Yes, of course. The whole bus was submitted as evidence.
This would be a very good time to have a thorough look around inside,
We kind of
even
already
though we
did.
already did.
And that's what I found there.
Okay. So, we only have these two. I suppose we should press this one first. A loud thud, you say? And a scream.
Aye, that's right. How can I explain it? It was at the sound of someone falling to the ground, that sort of noise.
So I think it was the sound of Mr. Mason falling to the floor, having been stabbed.
Well, now you remember I was asleep at the time, so I wouldn't like to say. And when the sound woke me and I opened my eyes, there was a result to be seen in the carriage, but the fellow on the floor.
You didn't see anyone? But at the same moment, you did hear a scream.
Oh, from the seats above you on the roof deck, I presume.
Not above me, no, my lord. 'Twas from inside the cabin. But I wasn't altogether thinking about the scream. No, I was just standing by the desperate sight before my eyes.
Wait a minute.
What?
The seat that Mr. McGriddle's on, that's a double. It needs to be opened on both sides. For someone to get underneath him, someone would need him to be up.
Or he wouldn't have to be there in the first place.
Exactly.
Oh, I don't know. Ah. Should we end the episode
Yeah,
now
whatever.
before we press it or something?
Yeah, probably.
Well,
Yeah, perhaps.
well,
Probably a good place to cut it anyways. For
Yeah.
suspense!
yeah. Oh God.
Not to mention this one is hard.
Yeah. So
Kind of like my interest rate.
So I had fun with that. How about you guys?
Yeah, that one was definitely fun.
It making me eepy. I want to eepy now.
Ah, fair enough.
Very fair.
Well, anyways, bye. We'll see you for
Wait,
the next one, maybe. Bye.
wait.
But
Oh my
bye
god, bye. Oh my god, bye.